Hi guys, and welcome back to another video with me, Ali. Today I'm bringing you everything I got for my birthday when I went to Matlock in England, and this includes shops such as the Lost Cauldron, Punny and more. So let's dive right in. I'm going to start with Punny. So Punny is a magical store also in Matlock, but they also stock stuff from things like Doctor Who, animes and things like that. So there is some Studio Ghibli stuff in there, as well as your Harry Potter things and witchier type objects. So one of the first things I picked up for myself was this really cute pumpkin. It is a key ring. I can't remember what this is called. It's obviously handmade, but I'm not sure. Is it felt? It's like felt crafting. He's really cute though. This cost me £5.50, but I just thought he was adorable and perfect for your Halloween girly. So that was the first thing I got from Punny. Next up, I got myself some like miniature potion bottles. So I picked up 4 in total. So we've got Liquid Luck, very pretty, and it's filled with like a glitter. It's got a little bit of twine around the top, and then it has got a wax seal on the top, like so. I then picked up some Botanical Apothecary Devil Snare. So this one has got like a leafy wax seal in the green, and then inside we've got like a greeny moss looking substance, and then this one has got a little charm as well as its twine. But I just love the little labels. I think these are going to look adorable on my shelf. Then I got Gillyweed, which is a little bit similar, but they've gone with like more of like a bronze colour. So we've got like a bronze wax seal on the top there. Again, it's sort of like a leafy design. You've got the twine around the top. This time the leaf is like a bronzy colour. And then it says Botanical Apothecary Gillyweed Get Gills is what it says on the label. Again, really cute. And finally, I picked myself up some flu powder because we always need our flu powder so we can go travelling. This one's got like a really cute mint green seal. And it's sort of like got a moon and stars on it. And then the powder inside is like this like mint green glitter. It again has got a lovely label that says flu powder. This vial contains 1 journey. So perfect for every witch and wizard to have in their pocket just in case. And this one has also got a little charm on it. It's got like 2 little beads here, again in that like bronze colouring, but they've been sandwiched together to almost look like a little bow. It's very cute. So they were the 4 little potion bottles I got, and they were £3 each, I think. Yeah, £3 each. Finally, from Punny, I got myself a postcard. This one was £2, but I love the design on this. I love the fact that the cauldron was sat on some books, and you've got what looks to be some recipes or spells floating around. I love the colourway on this, the gold with the sort of like muted browny red colours. I just thought this was really nice, and I thought that would look perfect framed or on my Harry Potter shelves. Obviously on the back you could write it as a postcard if you want to send it as a gift to somebody. Like I said, this was £2, and this was designed by toothandtoad.com. The information for that particular company is just there if you want to go and check them out. I might have to go and do digging for some other designs they do, because I think that's a really pretty postcard. And then finally I got myself a butterfly necklace from here. It's like a butterfly choker. Now the weird thing is, I think I owned a choker like this years ago, and this is partly the reason I picked it up. It was £5, but it's this beautiful silver butterfly necklace choker. Like I said, I think I used to own one that was like this was purple, but I think this is really pretty. So that was the other thing I picked up from Punny. My next item came from the market hall in Matlock Baths, which is about a 20-minute walk from where Punny is. You just continue walking and you'll get to Matlock Baths. I must admit, Matlock is one of my favourite places to go for the day. This is why I chose to go there for my birthday. I only got one thing in there. They did have a variety of different things. They sold all sorts in that marketplace. Everything from dog food to memorabilia. There was Nightmare Before Christmas. There was Harry Potter. But the thing that I got from there, which was Harry Potter, was I got this bookmark. They had other designs, but I quite liked this one. It is magnetic. It was $2.99. I quite like the magnetic bookmarks because sometimes I find that ones that aren't magnetic, I don't know whether you've done this yourself, maybe it's just me, but the amount of times I may have like put my bag back in my book back in my bag and it's gone upside down and then the bookmark's fallen out and I've lost my place. Whereas I feel like with these magnetic ones, they're more likely to hold their position. So that is what I've got from there. I can use this on my scripts as well, which is also a great way to make a place marker when you're doing script reading or having to mark where your scenes are. Multiple ones of these are a great idea to do that. Speaking of bookmarks, moving on to the Lost Cauldron, which is probably one of my favourite shops in Matlock to go to. I can't go to Matlock without going in and seeing what new magical, wonderful things they have. For my book top girlies out there, those of you who know who you are, you know who you are. I picked up a bookmark from the Lost Cauldron, and hopefully those of you out there will recognise what this design is representing. So we've got quite a large black dragon here, and we've got a small golden dragon here. And you've got this beautiful swirl design with the sun and the clouds. This was $4.99, and obviously this is representing Fourth Wing and that series. But I saw this immediately and I immediately knew what it was. I immediately knew what it was like referencing. I just think it's really pretty. I'm not actually sure this will end up in a book unless it like sort of goes in my Fourth Wing books more as a display item. But I think it's really pretty. It's like a hard plastic. It's sort of shiny on one side and it's more matte on the other. And like I said, this was $4.99. I believe the Lost Cauldron now has a few more items inspired by this particular book series. So do go and check that out. You can check out some of the latest stock on their socials. Some things are online, but things like this, a lot of this is in-store only. So that means you just have to make a visit and you won't regret it. So that was my first item from the Lost Cauldron. Next up, we have some pins. This one is by Punky Pins, which is a business that is stocked there. Really, really pretty. This one was $9.99. It has one clasp on the back. It says, I put a spell on you, and it's got a wand with sort of star pattern. It's black and silver. I do prefer my silver colourway, so it's really nice. I'm pretty sure it's enamel. Yes, it is enamel. So that's one of the ones I got. Then I also got this one, which is from Joyella Designs. And this is also a hard enamel pin. This has got two clasps on it. It's backed on some pretty card, like so, back and front. And this one reads, it says read in peace. So that's read in peace. And it's in a coffin shape. And this one was really pretty. This one is gold, but I really like that. And I as a massive book reader, this was just funny to me. I certainly will enjoy having this one on my pin board display. And then finally, this is also by Joella, and this one was also $9.99. I think this one was also $9.99. Again, sort of book inspired. This one is an enamel pin, and it says books are magic, and it's got like a little bookshelf with a rose down here. There's a little skull here, and then a multitude of books on a shelf, all with their own little unique designs, some with stars, some with like leaves. There's a moon. They're all in different colours. But yeah, I just really liked this, and that it is absolutely correct. Books are magic. Books are basically my escapism. Don't know what I'd do without my books. They get me through the day. Next up, I have a new addition to my sort of what I'm calling my mug collection from the Lost Cauldron. So I have several mugs from the Lost Cauldron already. I have the ones where they are all individual. They're beautiful. So each one is slightly different in colouring. etc. I have got my double-walled glass one as well. And then there are these sort of, well, I'll show you. Now, you'll have seen me have the pumpkin one and the green, like, witch's brew one. But this one is purple. So I really like that one. So I'm sort of slowly having a collection of these. They are dishwasher safe. I have used these in the dishwasher. They are absolutely fine in the dishwasher safe. And they're also microwavable safe. So I've now got 3 in my collection. One of them is a pumpkin one with an orange rim. Another one is like this, but with a green rim. And so I've got the purple one to go with those other 2. I really hope whoever the creator of these that she stocks them for brings out some more designs, because I really love the size of these and I love the material and everything. These are $7.99, but like I said, my biggest plus for this is the fact that it is dishwasher and microwave safe. I've become a lot more mindful about pretty mugs and cups, because some of the prettier ones, unfortunately, you can't put them in the dishwasher. And that kind of makes me not use them as much, because I know I'm going to have to like eventually hand wash them. So I am a bit more mindful about picking up ones that I can put in the dishwasher, but also using the microwave, say if I want to heat up some soup, especially in the winter seasons, although sadly they're behind us now and we're going into summer. We're all on Halloween. 2 last items from the Lost Cauldron. I picked up the brand new candle, which is called Magical Library. Look at that gold foiling. It's got like a like old books in the background of the actual label. Obviously, it's got that lovely gold foiling. It's in the classic coloured holder. It's got glitter in the top, which I thought was very cool, because I feel like books are very much magical. This is part of the Bookish collection. And I'll just read you what the description is for its smell. It says, our Magical Library candle captures the cozy charm of a bookstore with rich woods, soft leather, and hints of bergamot. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Warm spice and amber create an inviting scent, perfect for a quiet moment or a literary escape. So that is that candle, and it does smell really, really nice. My favourite is still the buttery beer one, but this is absolutely still up there. I don't think there really is. There's no bad candles in the collection. I think it's just down to your own personal preferences. I'm a much more sweet smelling candle person. However, I do think there are times where I do like that muskier smell and that more spicy smell. I think it just depends on what I'm doing. But I am really happy to be adding this to my candle collection. And I will call it a candle collection, because now pretty much every room in my house has a Lost Cauldron candle in it. Finally, we have a necklace from the cabinet that's next to the till, which is where a lot of the slightly more expensive jewellery is, but they're often quite unique pieces or limited pieces. They come in this beautiful presentation box that says Lost Cauldron on it. I do love how thorough Cherry is with her branding. And then inside, we've got this gorgeous little dragonfly. I saw this and just fell in love with it. I love my butterflies. I love my dragonflies. I've got loads of like tattoos with butterflies on, but I love the fact that it had this little gemstone in the middle here, and I love that you've got the veining on the wings, and it comes on a silver chain because I much prefer to wear silver to gold, and I just thought this was really pretty, and it was perfect to add to my collection. So that's everything that I bought myself in Matlock and Matlock Baths on my trip there the other weekend for my birthday. I hope you've enjoyed looking through all the bits and pieces I bought. Hopefully you maybe have seen some things you'd like to get yourself. Pop down there. Like I said, it's a great day out, and pretty much everywhere you go there is dog friendly as well. So if you are a pet mum like me, it is the perfect spot to enjoy your day. Thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe. Until then, stay safe.